Hi guys, I know I look a complete mess, but I've not long woke up, so um, yeah, my hair's a mess. Um, but I just wanted to come on and say hey, because it's been probably just over a week or so since I done a last vlog. Um, no, a lot's been happening. I've not been feeling too great the last couple of days. My stomach's been playing up. I really think I've got IBS, but I don't know. Um, But yeah, I wanted to just come on and say hey and fill you in on some stuff that's been happening. So last Wednesday, um, I went to the cinema with my sister-in-law Louise, and we went to go see Bad Moms, and it was really good. It was really funny, and it was the first time I'd been to the cinema since 2009. My brother actually gets 2-for-1 tickets at the cinema, so money's tight and stuff like that. So we got them, and it was a bit, we just, oh, my hair is a mess. I've not even brushed it yet. But hey, vlogs are about being real, aren't they? And today I'm just not in the mood to make myself look pretty. Although when I do try to make myself look pretty, I don't really look pretty. But anyway, so yeah, we went to see Bad Moms, and it was really, really good. And we left about just after 7 and got home about 9ish, half 9ish. So that was kind of good. But Louise says we could have went to see another movie, but it didn't start till like 11 o'clock at night. So we wouldn't have got out till like 12, 1 o'clock. So I was like, nah. So that happened. But else has been happening? Not a lot really. I've just been kind of working in my journal and stuff. And I don't even know what my journal is to show you. I want to see if I can find it. If it's nearby. No, it's not. So hang on a second. I'm going to pause and I'll bring my journal over and show you what kind of stuff I've been doing. And I've not been doing a lot, but I'll show you a quick flip at the page that I'd done the other night whilst I was on Skype with Superbeth. But anyway, I'll be back in a sec. Right, let's attempt to find the page I was working on. I got a couple of leaflets from the cinema, and in one of them it had like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory images. So I was thinking of using this in some way to kind of do a page of that to tribute Gene Wilder, because we all know that most days know that he's passed away the other day. Oh well, I think it's been about a week now. I can't remember exactly when he passed, but he passed just recently, and I can't. So I thought I'd use that. I'm just kind of flicking through this journal, guys, just to show you basically what I've done. So I've done a blind doodle. And that's the one where you kind of close your eyes, make a scribble on the page and then colour it in. And then try and just leave it like that, or you can make shapes out of it and stuff like that. And try and see pictures in it. So I made a kind of abstract dolphin from mine. So he's just kind of tucked in there in a wee pocket. I'm just trying to find that other page. I don't know if I showed you that I added a wee bit more onto this autumn page. This was my last video. I stuck in the leaves, let it snow. So it is meant to be an autumn page, but it kind of turned into a winter slash an autumn/winter. So there you go, snowflakes and stuff. So that's that one. It's really hard to hold this up. Oh yeah, this is what I've been doing as well. So It's stuck. Hang on, it's stuck, guys. My pockets thing isn't that great in this. So I was watching who was it who done this? Sorry, I can't remember the actual name of the person, but I'll find them and I'll link them. But they'd done like a video on doing these little booklets that Jenny Belly had done. And I thought I'd give it a go. So it's just like this, and you just make it from a sheet of paper. So these are the little books, but I've kept this one blank because I'll probably journal in this. But I made this one, and it's not complete yet. I've still to embellish it and stuff, but I just kind of put it in there so I could. So I went and watched Jenny Belly's videos, and it. Never give up your dreams, that says. Oh, the lighting in here's rubbish. So that's my little book. As I say, it's not finished yet. I need to fix it and finish it. But I'll not fix it because there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm just kind of flicking through here. See if there's anything else that I've done that I haven't showed you yet. I don't think. Because I don't want to do a flip every time, you know, because then you'll be like, we've seen all that, you know. So I'm going to try and do them like probably every couple of months or whatever, and then just like flip like once a month or something, and then kind of flip in between, like show you pages that I've done in between. So I did this one the other day, and I just think it's really cool. In fact, this was the other week actually, and it's a stencil that I've got, and yeah, I just think it looks really cool on that background. That background was just a page that I was using for spraying my sprays that I'd made, and I just really like that page now. And then this page here, just side up. Oh, it's really hard. So I coloured in these. I can't remember if I showed you this, but this is my sticker page, and I just kind of coloured it in so it didn't look so plain looking. But all that stuff will probably get covered up as I get more stickers. You've seen that. I did this little index card the other night as well. It's just a journaling card, but I was playing with my Inktense blocks and blending it and stuff, so I made that. I don't think I wrote anything on the back of it. No, I didn't. What else have we got? Oh, this is just so cute. So I made this page first, and this is from the movie 9 Lives. Isn't that cute? I've not seen that yet, but we're planning to go and see it at one point, so I thought I'll stick him on there and then I can journal about it. And then I did this page, it was just a leftover, and this was on the back of a page that I was actually, the image that I was wanting to use was a cow, and that's how it's got like kind of horns, but when I turned it round I thought that just looked cute. So it just makes me laugh every time I see that page. Isn't it cute? And it was weird, I know, because it was like the original image is on the reverse, but when I turned it round I really liked that image. This here's just a background I've done, and then we open up here, we have a ATCs that I've made. Oh my god, this is hard. This is hard to show you, so I can actually see what I'm showing you. I'm going to set up a bit so I can. So these are ATCs that I've made, and this is it out of pocket letter, and I just cut at the bottom bit off. So I've got these. Man, this is really hard to show you. And these are ATCs that I've done. There's my heart one I done for Islands challenge. I can't take it out because... And then I made this the other night when I was talking to Superbeth. And I really like how it turned out. See if I can show you a bit closer. So yeah, that's what I've done, guys, and I think that's all I've done really since I last spoke to you. So that's all done. And where is my hang on 2 seconds. See that fail. It's that fail. Sorry guys. So I got Happy Meal. Well, it wasn't really, it was Happy Meal, it did make me happy. Like, stay my hair. Oh man, I need to go for a shower. It was a wish that got granted with Crafty Laurie's, you know, Crafty Laurie's site, Let the Wishing Begin. Well, it's not a site, it's her channel. She does a thing every Monday, and it's called Let the Wishing Begin. And what you do is you go over, you watch the video so that you know all the rules and stuff. And then below it you write a comment of 2 wishes. And it can be anything at all. It doesn't need to be crafty related. It could be anything. It's within, you know, obviously you can't wish for a car or anything too expensive. But, you know, you might want something that you can't get in your country, you know, like there may be a famous shop. Like for me, I would love packaging from Carlo's Bakery because I've been watching a lot of Cake Boss, and you know, I would love to get that. So like I could make a wish saying that I want some packaging from Carlo's Bakery, and people that stay close to it and have been to it can send me some of the packaging from the lovely cakes or whatever. But I would just, you know, I would like something like that to put in my journal, because I watch Cake Boss. I would love one of their cakes, but obviously it'd be too hard to send that. But yeah, so I made a wish, and I wished for quotes, stamped or whatever. I think I did put stamped because I wasn't sure, like, if I put like stamped or printed or whatever that it would be within the rules. I think it would be because I've seen other people do it. So, but I just put stamped, and this girl, Amber Acker, or well, girl, woman, whatever, I don't know what age she is. But Amber Acker, I think that's how you spell her. I think that's how you say her second name. You can tell I'm no long waiting. Messaged and said that she would grant my wish for quotes, and she messaged me and she's like, look, it's no actually stamp quotes, but it's a book with vellum, and it's got a lot of quotes in it, and she's like, I've got plenty to share. So I was like, oh cool. So she sent me a bunch of these quotes. Look at that, guys. I'll try and put it neat so you can kind of see the thickness of these. Look at that. She sent me a whole bunch, and it's got like little quotes on it, and I'm not going to show you every single one, but in their own vellum, so they're see-through, which would be good on a journal page if you've got like a busy background and you can put that on, it'll show through. But yeah, so a lot of these lovely quotes. So thank you, Amber, if you're watching this. I don't know if you are. I don't even know if you're subbed to my channel or you watch my videos, but thank you. I've not used them yet, but I will be eventually. So I'm really grateful for that, because I've been trying to get quotes for ages, but you know, there's only so many things you can cut out a magazine. And yes, I've got stamps, letter stamps, but I find them really hard to use. And yeah, so really I could make up my own stamps, but it's the, you know, that way you go to work backwards. when you're trying to, it's too confusing to me to use stamps like in a line, if you know what I mean. Like I could probably like do them one by one, but I don't know. But and I've got a printer there, but I'm no ink, and I'm gonna actually try and get myself a new printer. And the reason why I'm getting a new printer is because it's cheaper to buy the new printer, which gives you the free ink with it, than buying an actual ink set. So I've decided, I looked in online, and I think to buy ink for the printer I've got now would cost me like £25 or something like that. And the printer I've seen, which is an all-in-one as well, is like £16, and you get the ink with it. So I thought, you know what, I would be cheaper just buying a new printer. And obviously I'm not going to do that every time, but at the moment money's a bit tight, so I'll just do that, and it will save me like what, £10 or something. So yeah, what else do I want to talk to you about? But that's really all I've been doing. I don't know if I said this to you last time, but my other brother, that I don't see a lot, actually came up to visit me with my uncle the other day. Well, no, when was that? Wasn't it the other day? It was the other week. So they came up to see me, and they brought my brother's dog up. Oh my god. He's a staffy cross, I think. I don't know if he's like a full staff, but he's a staffy cross, I think. And he is a nightmare. He's huge, and he's not even, I don't even think he's 1 year old yet, but he is huge. And he was up, and I was trying to clean up that before they came, because I was like, you know what, he gets into everything. If you give him a ball, he'll not get it back, and then he'll end up ripping it to shreds. And you give him teddies and all that, he rips them to shreds. So it's like he's really hyper. He's a really hyper dog. So he came up, and I thought I had tidied everything away, but he kept finding stuff. Like he was trying to eat my stamps at one point, and then he was trying to eat my Wii cord for my Wii, and then he was trying to eat and then I had this big bag of crisps or chips or whatever you want to call them, and I gave him a packet out of it, and then he was like sticking his head in the box and all that to get more, and I was like, oh my god. So he was a nightmare. But he's just a big softie. He's just a big, he wants to give you love and all that. He's also a whiner. He'll like really sit and cry and howl and stuff when he's like. It's my brother's fault though. He's got him spoiled. So he came up. My ears are itchy, guys, and my throat's sore, so I think I'm coming down with something. What else have I been doing? I watched Gamer the other day. It's an old film, but it was alright. It's okay. And then I watched Black Hat. Yeah, Black Hat, I think it was called. Yeah, I think that was what it was called. That was quite good. And then I've been sitting watching. Lately, I've been watching. Oh man, Mob Wives, because I really like my Real Housewives of whatever. I watch Real Housewives of Orange County and Real Housewives of New Jersey. What else did I watch? Real Housewives. I watched quite a few of them anyway. So I've been watching them, and I was bored the other day, and I was like, I want something that I can watch reality wise, something like Real Housewives, and I found the Mob Wives, and that is basically like the Real Housewives, as long as there's more drama, I think, and there's actually like violence and stuff in them when the girls fight and stuff. So I've been watching that, and that's been good. I've watched some YouTube videos, but not a lot lately, because I've been watching TV more. Try to think. I'm looking away because I'm trying to think of things. But that's it, really. I've not really been doing a lot. As I say, it's just, I'm just not feeling well. And, you know, as I've said before, you might not see me a lot this month, because this is kind of a rough month for me, especially nearer the end of the month. I'm doing videos just now, but nearer the end of the month, it's a bit of a difficult month for me, so I tend to like just chill on my own, and I don't do much, so I may do a few more videos in the month, but I'm no promising a lot, guys. My throat's really sore. I really think I'm coming down with something. Try to think if there's anything else to talk about. I don't think there is, really. That's what's really been happening. It is a bit more eventful than what usually happens. Like, I've had visitors, I've been out, and so this week and last week was pretty kind of eventful week, I think. Went to my brother's on Sunday there for my dinner. We had roast beef. It was lovely. We watched the last episode of Person of Interest. It was really sad. Well, it wasn't. No, in fact, it wasn't really sad. I expected it to be really sad. At one point, I was crying, but I was crying at one point. I will admit that. But it wasn't what I expected, if you know what I mean. It was kind of annoying because if anybody else watches it or watched it, then you probably have all watched it now, because like I think we were like way behind. Yeah, so it was annoying because it kept playing music, like really annoying music all the way through it. Obviously they were doing it for the dramatic effect and all that, but it was really getting on our nerves, and we were watching it and it was like, oh my god, that is annoying. And then it kept flicking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Like 1 minute you'd be in this time and then you go back to the other time, and it was kind of confusing. But it was alright. But I didn't like the ending, to be honest with you, because it's been cancelled and they've made it look like there's going to be a new season. So I didn't like the ending. Because then they're kind of giving their fans hope that it will return at some point. But it's been cancelled, so I don't get me wrong, I've heard that shows that have been cancelled before have come back. But it was kind of disappointing, the ending. And I didn't like the fact that my main character got killed. My favourite character got killed at the end. So I didn't like that. And that's how I know. But then again, you never know when it comes to things, because they could always, like, make it look as if they made you think that he died, but really he didn't die. But I don't know. But yeah, I didn't like. I was disappointed at the ending, I must admit. And then I find out, and this is another thing that's annoyed me. Then I find out that one of the main characters of Criminal Minds, Hotchner, is he coming back for the next season, which is starting back in October, can't wait. But he's not coming back. He's been fired. And it's like, seriously, he was one of my favourite characters, and it's like, he's not going to be in it anymore. And then we've got, oh, I forget his character's name now. He left it last season. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. I can't remember, guys, but he's probably, if you've watched Criminal Minds, you'll know who I'm talking about. So he left, and now Hotchner's gone, but they're talking about bringing that guy that left. That's terrible. I'm a really big Criminal Minds fan, and I can't remember his name. I can't remember, guys, but there was an article I was reading that there's talk that he might be coming back, so I don't know, but I was just really disappointed that the fact that he's been sacked, and supposedly, I don't know if it's true, so don't quote me on it, he was sacked because he kicked one of the people in the show whilst they were filming or something like that. So I don't know exactly if it's true or not, but yeah, so I was really disappointed in that. So I don't know what it's going to be like watching it now, but I can't wait till it starts back up. Most of my shows should be starting again soon, and I'm hoping, I don't know about Law and Order Special Victims Unit, whether that's going to start up or what, but I'm hoping that starts up soon as well, because I'm missing all my shows. But Elementary's starting back up, that's been renewed for another season, yay! So that's starting back up, and that's the other thing as well, with the Person of Interest. It was kind of sad, because it was like, you know, I watched that every episode of Person of Interest, almost every episode of Person of Interest with my brother and my sister-in-law every Sunday. That was our routine, watch Person of Interest, and now it's done, and now we need to look for a new show to watch together. But we, you know, so it was like from start to finish we watched it all together, more or less. So I kind of felt sad about that. That sounds stupid, but you know, I was the same when not so much. We used to watch Merlin as well, and I was kind of sad when that ended, but not as much as with Person of Interest, because I didn't watch every episode of Merlin with them. But we watched Person of Interest, you know, every episode for 5 years, and it's kind of sad because it came to an end. So yeah, but anyway, guys, I've rambled on enough. It's like 27 minutes long, and I made it longer to make up for the time that I haven't been doing videos, so that's why it's long. But yeah, I am going to go off here now, and I'm going to jump in for a quick shower and then watch Mob Wives, and yeah. In fact, no, I'll watch my Real Housewives yet, the first, and what if I go to watch today? Real Housewives in New Jersey, Real Housewives at Orange County, and Major Crimes, that'll be on as well. I like watching that as well. So anyway, guys, I'm definitely going to go now, because my throat is killing me, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.